Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. Over 100 years ago, the dark wizard Hollowell prophesied his return, but Sheriff Aesop Stormwood swore his descendants would stop him. He created Stormwood and Associates with the sole purpose of defeating Hollowell in the future. It failed. Now the young Raz Stormwood and her friends have been framed for a crime they didn't commit, and they've escaped to the Morris Halata Underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive operating on the edge of society. If you have a problem, they can solve it. But don't get in their way, or else you might get caught in the eye of the storm. Stormwood and Associates stars Gen Proc as Raz Stormwood, Nick Izumi as Bill Carpathia, Kyle Johnson as Tristan Babbitt, and Trey Dorn as NK and Kel O'Reilly. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. Raz has gotten into her head that the team needs to join this robot combat thing, a la BattleBots or Robot Wars, and so they did. The team has built a robot. Now they've shown up to a regional competition where they have entered the robot, and they've been scouting out the competition. Also, Kel has been badgering Bill about his social life. Yeah, he's got some ideas in his head. Well, he doesn't have a head. He's a crystal in a box connected to a computer network. But still, the metaphorical head. And like always, Kel is doing stuff he probably shouldn't. Like this. So this is, I've taken some flattering photos of you. And I have put them together, and I just need to know, what I'm putting down for your preferences.
You're not putting anything down, because I'm asking you not
so
to
everything. I'm putting down everything.
No.
Okay.
What is wrong with no?
Okay, so what am I excluding?
Being a thing?
People are already swiping. I'm just saying.
God.
I just need to know who I'm swiping on.
You're not swiping on anybody.
Okay, so everybody?
No, you're not swiping on anybody.
I'm just saying.
Suddenly, you hear the tournament organizers start calling everyone into the gym.
That conversation made me sad.
You're not alone.
Hey, can I get some help? Raz is trying to lift Lumina back onto the dolly.
Okay.
On it.
Yep. NK's helping.
Alright, so you wheel Dolly into the gym, and in this gym are 4 different arenas that have been erected of mainly plexiglass shielding, and All right, these bot arenas are about 20 feet by 20 feet. There are 4 of them. And you guys are in Arena C. So you head over to that one. And each arena has doors on either end so that you can bring your bot in and out and people can go in if they need to. And they can be fully closed up so that harm does not come, hopefully. But yeah. So you bring Lumina and put them into the ring with their opponent, Blade Runner.
Neat.
All right. Do androids dream of electric doom?
The other teams put their robots in the other ones. Gen's trying to think if anything else needs to be done before we actually get to the fighty bit, and I don't think so. So yeah.
Babbitt's got the controls.
Yep.
All right, cool. So and so each arena has a referee, and that referee looks to both controllers.
I'm assuming there's not really a crowd.
I mean, there's team members. Yeah, there's a small crowd. I mean, these arenas are pretty big. So it looks like there's more people than there actually are.
Doesn't it work the other way around, where if an arena's really big but there aren't a lot of people, it looks like there are fewer people than there are? We're in a high school. It's like a converted high school gym, isn't it?
It's a gym. It's got 4 arenas that are taking up most of the space of the gym.
Okay. Well, it's not that big. I think we have different definitions of big.
Well, traditional high school gymnasiums are about 60 feet by 100 feet. So I'm putting 4 20 by 20 robot arenas in there. So, yeah. They take up quite a bit of space. But no, I'd say, like 100 spectators, at least? I mean, it's pretty cool to have like a robot competition come to town. So, yeah. But they're all really pumped up. You've got people who are like pounding the plexiglass in anticipation. It's starting to get pretty noisy in there because gyms are known for their acoustics. And the referee, looks at the controller on the other team, who is a dwarf, and he assents that he is ready to go, and the referee looks over at Babbitt.
Babbitt nods.
All right, and the referee holds up his hands and shouts 3, 2, 1, fight! And robot combat begins.
Am I rolling initiative?
Yes.
Okay. I got 14.
I think you go first.
Okay. Is anyone else rolling initiative in case they're going to be doing anything?
I think it's just the controllers.
Okay. I should be saying, does anyone intend to do anything?
In your party? It's up to them.
Yeah.
I get a good seat where I can get a decent look at both robots from like the middle of the floor.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, there's bleachers that you can sit on.
I'm standing near Babbitt.
I'm dropping a spoon. Yeah, Raz is gonna stand near Babbitt as well. Keep an eye on things. Okay. So, since you have won the initiative balance, what would you like to do?
I would like to roll cautiously toward it.
Okay. Blade Runner is going to start spinning. Just in place. Anticipating you getting over to him.
I should also just say that I do start the saws going.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So you cautiously make your way over.
Yep. Going over. And I'd like to dart in and saw Blade Runner with my saws.
Okay. Roll an attack.
So I'm just using my own
Yeah, it's your if it's sauce, it's your melee attack score.
melee. Okay.
Oh yeah, because you're all in bare hands,
Think
aren't
about
you?
this.
Well, the rules are written say melee, and it would be melee no matter what.
Yep.
Oh great.
Yeah, none of these robots have a gun stat.
Right. What is your melee, Babbitt?
It's like a +4 to attack.
Oh, okay, that's not awful. Wait,
Yeah,
your
I got
melee's that high?
What?
Because I guess.
My bare hands are super high.
Right, I know. It's just I forget. Like, oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess you just have nothing in range. Then I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then mathematically. Okay, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, it's actually a plus. No, it's like +0. Sorry. Yeah.
You said the +0. You said
Yeah.
your melee is a +0.
My melee is a +0. Yeah.
Should I drive?
I mean, otherwise, I wrote stats for Lumina. Like, Lumina has its own stats that we can use.
It's up to the GM. I
'Cause
have
Lumina.
my melee's
Lumina
okay.
has a melee of 2.
I have a melee of 3,
So
and I'm a
if you want-
driver.
I don't even remember what Raz has because I lost their character sheet.
What?
Maybe it's no.
You're gonna?
Yeah, it's currently mislaid.
Okay.
It might be on the floor somewhere.
Oh my god. Okay. Should I be driving?
If you want.
Okay. I take the controls because I am also a driver and I have a melee of 3 and all of our attacks are melee based. So okay, I've got the saw blade going. The saw blade's our only weapon, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Oh boy. Where's my swiftness? 15.
Oh yeah, you go first.
I guess I'm going to attack
Excellent.
the blade.
Yep.
So let's roll my melee attack here. That's not great. Well, I mean, it's not awful. 11? Does an 11 hit? Whatever their swiftness plus level is their dodge.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, now we get to do the 50-50 chance of whether or not I do damage. So I've got a D10 here. And so 1 to 5, I miss. 6 to 10, I hit. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
5, so I do not do damage.
All right. You manage to hit the tip of one of the machetes, and you just kind of bounce. And since you both basically have the same like combat, like you're essentially doing the same thing. You're just spinning with sharp objects.
Yeah, but their robot has to spin while our robot stands still but spins the weapon. Yeah.
Yep. That's the thing. And their weapons stick out from the robot, whereas yours is...
But that really doesn't make a difference. Other than style.
Well, and how well they attach the machetes.
I mean, in theory, we haven't talked about whether or not we can use sweet moves.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think we can.
I think...
But I don't know how damage would be calculated, because sweet moves in vehicle combat are supposed to be about, like, you know, jumping over things, not about, like, attacking another car.
Yeah.
So, either
I wasn't
way.
sure about that.
Neither am I. We've never had to do it. I think I would just do the 50-50 damage. Like, it would be, I would just stick with the 50-50 damage rule, so there's not really a math advantage to it.
Because I could see doing sweet moves if you had, like, a funky arena.
Yeah.
Like, if there were, like, ramps and pits and, like, weird stuff going on in the actual arena. But since these are, like, basic duels, the arena, there's nothing but the two robots in this arena.
I can be creative. That doesn't mean I'm going to do them, but
yeah,
I've got creative ideas. All right, so I'm assuming he's going to try to attack me.
Yes.
All right, good luck, because I have a dodge of 14.
What level are we all at?
5.
5,000.
And I've got a swiftness of 9.
See, all these robots are level 1.
These robots is fucked.
Because I thought I'd be using robot stats against robot stats instead of your stats against robot stats. So in reality, I should have beefed up all these robots to level 5.
I mean, if you just want to give them a higher level number for the math, but...
It's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Just because, like, otherwise it's going to be over too quick. You're basically going to steamroll all my guys.
Well, I mean...
Not that you won't, but...
I mean, you can make them more powerful if you need to.
Well, then give me a hot second. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm not good at math.
I mean, yeah, it might change the math on whether or not I hit them the first time, but it doesn't matter because I didn't do any damage. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you still hit,
Yeah. Okay.
but you still
Yeah.
bounced off. But yeah. Okay. Now I know.
You okay again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just, you're right. We've never done anything like this before in the system, so it's just like, oh, we're figuring this out as we play.
The closest thing we've done are car chases.
Yeah.
This is going to be an experimental campaign, and that's fine.
Well, I mean, this part, well...
So what I'm saying is, Bill, look, Bill, you see that nice young man across the stands over there? Look at him. What? He's like 27. He's got all his hair. I don't see a wedding ring on him. Like, you could go talk to that guy if you were interested, and I would support you, because I am your friend, and I would support you.
You've never met an asexual person, have you?
Are you asexual?
Yes!
You've never told me that.
I didn't feel like I needed to share that with everyone.
I'm your friend. You think you couldn't? Like, we've been working together closely for a while now.
And we've been bantering quite a bit. I just never felt like something I needed to share.
I support you. But, so are you asexual? Are you also a romantic? Or are you just, like, what's, split attraction model here. So, like, what's the full deal?
That's just never been interested, I guess. It's just...
Okay.
I don't understand it. I don't know what you got. I do not understand. It is a thing.
So do you not desire it, or do you just not understand it? Because the two different things.
It's like this alien thing, I guess. I never really gave it much thought. You ever, like, watch a movie and get really uncomfortable when there's, like, when they sidetrack from the plot so that they can do, like, some romance subplot? That's me with, like, every movie.
So in other words, I'm living
so
your ideal
confused by
life. Nothing but information and entertainment, and there's not, like, I'm living your ideal life.
In a way.
Do you want trade?
Aside from the fact that I like being able to, like, touch and smell books.
Yeah, okay,
like, that's a thing.
But, like, look, this is a grand irony, and I am unhappy about it.
Well...
All right, so are they trying to attack me?
Yes. They attack with a 12.
That misses.
All right.
Because they got to get a 15 or higher to hit me.
So
I evade. So they come at me with their spinning around with their blades, and NK definitely shifts Lumina out of the way, watching them go past.
You are, because they have to spin their whole robot, they are a bit slower than you are.
Yeah, I'm more nimble.
Mm-hmm.
Dodge and weave.
Yeah.
All right. And so as they go by me, I attack again.
Excellent.
Eight plus 15 plus. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
All right, let's see if I actually hurt them. Ah! Roll 9. So they take damage.
All right. Keep misplacing my pen.
I gotta hurt them 3 more times. Also, Bill, I wouldn't have kept haranguing you about this stuff if I thought you weren't interested at all. I thought you would just, like, shut down about it. I didn't know that it was because, like, it wasn't the desire.
It's not my thing.
Well, no, and that's fine.
It's not
like,
my thing.
if you told me this a while ago, I wouldn't have kept pushing it.
Well, I didn't think I needed to share it with you.
Well, I got nothing else but your lives. I mean,
Rez speaks over comms. Like, Kel, he like even if he's your friend, he doesn't like you. He doesn't have to tell you anything he doesn't want to.
I know,
know?
but I may
That's
have
his comfort
already
level.
like set him
And
up
you need
on
to
like
respect that.
I understand though, but right now I gotta like send a bunch of messages because I set him up on like 5 Tinder dates.
Oh my god!
You are very popular.
Why would you do this?
You are. Look, I don't know. I don't get to flirt with people in real life anymore, and you know it was
Bill.
fun. I'm sorry. I'll get you out of it. It's just don't go near the concession stand.
Oh my god.
Bill, don't forget to have me tell you about the time he set up 3 dates for himself at the exact same time.
It was a really fun night. It worked out way better than expected.
Like a
I did
70s
not think it would work
sitcom?
out. That was really weird. I thought it was gonna blow up so bad.
Well, it did, but not in the way that you're thinking. Anyways, can we like focus?
Yeah, so, with that bit of damage, one of the tip of one of the machetes, got bent. I don't know if I want to have pieces flying off quite yet.
Yeah, it's damage is just for the cinematography.
Alright, so Blade Runner is gonna come in with, come on, Gen, you can do the math. 16.
That hits me.
Ooh. With 8 damage.
Well, no, that's so it's just a
dang it.
50-50. So
I got it. I got
Yeah.
a thingy I can do. Am I just choosing which one?
yeah, it's just whatever. As long as you know ahead of time what's going to be a hit and what's going to be a fail. It's just the
okay.
rules say coin flip. So it's just whatever die you feel like using, where you split it 50-50 on the results. Like whether you do odds and evens is probably the easiest way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Where you don't have to do the math.
Oh, otherwise I have a coin flipper.
That works too.
Yeah, so
Heads for
I mean-
damage, tails for no damage, whatever.
yeah, exactly. So no damage taken that round.
Whew, okay. Ting hits me. I spin a little bit, but we keep going. And I circle around for another strike. Okay. That is, I'm assuming a 17 hits.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if I do any damage. No damage. I do not hurt it. Dang it.
All right. Another one of these bounces. And it's gonna come right back. That's gonna be a 10, so that's not even gonna get close.
That does. Yeah, I just slide right out of the way of that. And I'm coming back. Alright. That is does a 13 hit?
Yep.
Awesome. Alright, let's see if I do damage. Ooh, I heard it.
Nice.
I figure,
Nice.
they're a little off balance now because they got the one machete's bent, and so I slide under one side and hit him on the side underneath the blades. Yeah.
Good job.
Look, Bill, I'm really sorry. It's like this is. Please forgive me. I've gotten you out of like all of these things except one of the guys isn't responding. So like, if some guy named just to everybody, if some guy named Rob shows up at the apartment in the next at 10 p.m. tonight, do not answer the door. Just
I'm gonna find you a
Don't.
host body, and then I'm gonna kill it with you inside.
You gave them our address?
not the clubhouse. I'm not crazy. Look, you did not Look, let me tell you, if the most attractive man you have ever seen in your life shows up at the apartment, just don't answer the door. Just don't.
That's relatively easy for me.
No,
honestly.
I swear to God, like, look, I know you're not interested in this sort of thing, but, like, he is, in fact, like, the hottest guy in this town. I am shocked. He apparently works as a catalog model.
I at least want to look at him.
And a stripper.
Ooh.
I mean, what do you guys go for it? That's
No, you
Whose
should.
birthday is coming up next?
Let me tell you, like, this guy has, like, an extra ab that I didn't know existed.
I'm gonna find you a host body. I'm gonna put your rock self in it, and then I'm gonna kill it. Just 'cause I want you to know how angry I am at you.
Also, he likes Star Trek.
Alright, so he can't be a total awful person.
No, let me tell you, I thought I had hit the winner. I don't give out the address for nothing.
God damn it. Anyway.
I think he has a Transformers collection.
Oh my god.
No, like...
So
All right, so I'm assuming the robot's attacking Lumina.
Yep, Blade Runner comes in with another 16.
Oh, that'll hit. Shit. Roll worse.
He rolls a 7 on damage.
Does that... what does that do?
Oh, cripes.
I don't know if... What... Does that hurt me or not?
That is a hurt.
Oh! I don't like that. That's bad. I'm swinging around and trying to hit him.
Okie dokie.
Ooh. Does a does a 10 hit?
Yep.
Oh, okay, good. But I don't do any damage.
Dang it.
If I were God, I should just lie, but I can't.
Me either. Alright.
I swear to God, Bill, like, I am so sorry, but also, like, maybe you could just, like, put me on for an evening?
You cannot use my body for that.
Oh,
no.
Come on, you're not?
No.
Okay.
No. Gross.
I'm just putting it out there. Like,
That's not okay.
well, it's not okay. Look, it's not okay if you do it without their permission. If you do it with someone's permission, it's fine. That's why we ask and we don't do without permission. So it is okay if he had been into it. He's not into it, so it's not gonna happen.
I think it's gross that any of you people do this. Like it's not even like I get. I think I understand your whole, like, wanting, like, companionship, but no. No, thank you. Please, no, thank you.
Oh my God!
Not with me, please.
So is it my turn or is it their turn?
Blade Runner comes in with an attack of 8.
That misses. I veer the robot off. Some of us are trying to do gladiatorial combat here. I know it's robots, but stakes. I go back again. Does a 10 hit?
Yep.
Okay, good. Dang it! I do no damage.
Dang it. 14.
That misses me, barely, because you have to get one higher than that to hit me.
So it's one of those, like, there's like
I managed to ramp over. I managed to ramp over like a small like warp in the floorboard, sending me just barely over the blade. And then I turn around and I try to strike him, and I'm assuming an 11 hits because a 10 hit before.
Yep.
Yeah, I hurt him.
Nice. And with that being number 3, I want to say you've hit like the same machete. I don't know how it happened, but that one machete, like, it got bent. You got to the body. Now it's like almost ripped off of the top of the robot, so it's kind of flopping. He's down to 1 machete.
Bring it on, come on!
10.
Does not hit me.
Probably used that floppy machete.
Yeah, he's like bumming around. So I'm going to swing around and try to hit him again. And I'm assuming a 14 hits him.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Even. Yes! All right. Boom. Damage. Disabled, motherfucker.
Nice job. You get him right where that floppy machete is. You get him right in the body. And just rip right through his armor. Disable some of the mechanics inside. He is immobilized. Good job.
Woo!
You won.
Full blown
Your
woo,
first
both hands in the air. Right. Suck it. Suck it. She's not a good winner. What does the other team look like who built this thing?
They dwarves.
The controller is a dwarf. And then
It's one of the high school teams.
yeah.
Suck it. Suck it. I say suck, you say it. Suck. Come
I
on,
was gonna
Bill.
say, well met, everyone, but okay.
The teacher on the team
NK starts cabbage patching.
disapprovingly at NK
NK's cabbage patching.
as he escorts his team out of the gym.
Whose house? Run's house.
One of the students
Whose
starts
house?
tearing up.
Run's
as
house.
they leave.
Whose house? Run's house.
Ron?
Run's house. Run DMC.
Oh. I misheard you. I'm sorry.
I did. I also thought you said Ron's house.
Yeah, because really it'd be Lumina's house.
No, it's Run. It's whose house runs. Okay, I'm gonna expose you guys to early hip hop. I don't know what else to do. Also, high five.
Do we know anyone named Ron? High five.
Run. Is Ron? I don't.
Yeah, but like, do we know anyone named Ron? Now I want to know.
I don't.
You don't know any Rons.
I know. Yeah, I know a lot of people, but no one named Ron.
Not a single Ron.
Not that I'm Were there any Rons at the church?
Pretty sure there aren't any Rons there.
There's a brother Odell. There's a Royce.
Damn it! Whatever. Hey, we won! Yay!
I bet you Jim Johnson's middle name is really Ron.
That tracks.
All right. As you wheel Lumina out of the gym to go make repairs, they did take 1 damage in that previous battle. The other fights are finishing up, and there is in the cafeteria and also in the gym there are a pair of whiteboards with the bracket on them, really largely so everybody can see. The other robots that have moved forward in the competition are Not Steve, the Orb, and Crab Hammer. So
How did the orb move forward?
Okay,
Remember
now
Ron?
I'm curious.
We should have
Yeah,
had you. We should have had you watching one of the other matches. Stormwood and Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. To be continued. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.